Of the half guard position and the side control position are almost the same, is going to be to pin this shoulder to the mat and block this hip and knee from coming through. So side control, it often looks like this, okay? Okay, and it could also look like this. It could look like this, okay? But if all my weight is here on Rodrigo, he's going to be able to turn into me. If all my weight is here on Rodrigo, so I'm putting the weight through here rather than here, then it's harder for him to turn in. And as long as I block his legs, then it's, again, generally hard for him to implement his escape. There's all sorts of different ways to play half guard. It could be like this. It could be cross-face underhook. It can be near side underhook, okay? But I'm gonna pin this shoulder and I'm gonna block this hip and knee. Okay, if he gets that back in, that's a problem for me. And if he can get onto his side, that's a problem. Okay, especially in side control now, more and more people are turning in, going like octopus and turtling and stuff. We have to keep this pinned or they're gonna turn in, okay? So we're gonna use this to drive to the mount, and then we're gonna add like a troubleshooting thing that's gonna happen when my partner decides, okay, I'm gonna change which hip I'm blocking. Okay, so for now, we'll finish the pass, but when you guys are working this pass, because we're gonna keep doing this and go straight to the mount, the bottom person, I want you for now to fight the temptation to drop your knee to their hip. So when I put weight into Rodrigo, go ahead and do that. He goes here. I have to change what I'm doing now, okay? But if the top person isn't able to do that, and by driving my hip in, I'm trying to stop that, then I'm gonna be able to keep moving forward, okay? So we're gonna move to here. We beat this. When you beat this, you can take a near side underhook, which is my preference, but you can also take a crossface, but I really like the near underhook, okay? I get up on my toes, the weight goes into that hip, through my ribs, into my shoulder, okay? And now I'm here. Once I'm here, if I have this underhook, that's great, I can bring my head up nice and high. If I don't have this underhook, okay, I have to think about where I put my weight. Rodrigo's goal of this underhook is to take me which direction? That way, okay? So if I put my weight here, when he goes to do that, he can't, okay? Now I might have to hook with my elbow and like kind of flap my wing to keep myself stuck here, but the more I'm over here, the more that gets stopped. And that's the same for side control as well. So if I don't have an underhook, I'll shift my weight a little more here. But look, I gotta close this space as much as I can because he's gonna wanna pummel his near side underhook in. If he gets it, not the end of the world, I'll take a crossface. Okay? Now, we've got the position stable. Now we're ready to move on. I'm just gonna try to point his knees this way, and I'm gonna walk my foot towards his butt, heel toe, so that I can point my knee to the sky. So it's gonna look like this. Okay? At any point, if I see that underhook and I can take it, I will. But if not, just keep that elbow nice and tight. You can even reach and grab underneath. Obviously be mindful, but we're grappling, like I'll grab right onto my partner's, we'll call it upper thigh, okay? But my goal is to work my knee up and to turn his knees away, and now I can drop my knee down. When my knee drops, he's very typically gonna look to start to push to restuff this. That's a really good time to grab your underhook, okay? So I'm here, now I'm gonna grab that underhook, and now to finish, very basic, drive this up over the head. As I drive my knee back, I'm trying to open up the space between his hip and his knee and my hip and my knee. And now I'm in the mount. Okay, once I'm in the mount, same idea, pin this shoulder, get my hooks, and now I can decide where I want my weight based on how he's responding, what I'm doing, okay? If I'm just pinning, I'll pin the shoulder. If I'm looking for an attack, I might have to shift my weight based on what I'm attacking. So we get to that same half guard position, we get live on our toes. Live on my toes, blocking the hip. He's got his underhook, blocking that hip. If I had the underhook, I'm still blocking the hip. Because if Rodrigo can shrimp away, now it's easier for him to get his knee back in. And we said that was one of the main things I can't allow him to have. Okay, so we're here. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. As I walk on the way. Take the underhook, open this space, and hold my foot out. If you need to foot assist with the other one, fine. Finish in the mount. Okay, so start with the heavy pressure of the high shin shield, get to the half guard, and finish going to mount. Okay, that way at least we have a whole sequence to work, and then we're gonna troubleshoot, but it's all gonna be around how do I put my weight on them and how do I drive into them and generate more pressure. Any questions? 1, 2, 1, 2.